Rice World videos. Buenos dias amigos. We're in Torrevieja, Playa Aquarium Beach, and we're going to be taking a stroll along the beach early Saturday morning, 11 o'clock, sun's out, scorching hot day, 26 degrees, and we're going to be talking about what the Spanish government are giving away. They're reducing 25% tax on income tax and also 50% tax on other things. So we're going to discuss all about what's happening, and of course this unbelievable weather we're having. Talk about the news, what's going on about this 25% discount on the income tax and also the 50% discount on housing, which the Spanish government are giving away to these villages. But just thought to let you know, this yeah, we've got unbelievable records getting broken in Spain. The province across Spain are having so much scorching weather that the drought is officially declared in Murcia now. I mean, in some parts of the Alicante province and Murcia, we could be reaching 30 degrees for this time of year, which is absolutely bonkers. We're receiving one of the highest temperatures going back since 1869, since records begun. That's how warm it has been. Now, a lot of you might say it's global warming and all kind of things, but yeah, we're not moaning. It's absolutely great. We're not seeing no winter at all, and we've had hardly any rain. I think like a couple of days of rain in January, a couple of days of rain in February, so hardly rain at all, and nothing in March yet. So yeah, like I say, drought is officially declared in Murcia, the Segura River Basin. So they're talking about Spain. There's over 5,000 villages and over 1,000 inhabitants in these villages, and they're slowly shrinking, and they want to try and revitalise these villages, and they're trying to get people to relocate to these villages with tax breaks, all kind of incentive moves to try and regenerate these towns and villages that are really dying out. And they're coming up with all sorts of schemes, and it's been going all over the Spanish continent. They're doing all sorts. They're doing 50% off housing for young people, and that's in Torrevieja. The town council is offering 95% discount on building permits for people under the age of 35, and apparently they've got 11 plots which they're up for sale at half the price for the families. And you've got all kinds of other things happening as well. This is a crazy one. They're giving 5,000 euros for people with a family of 2 children, and that's up in Galicia. It's allocated to families with babies born in January. They get 1,000 euros for the first child, and then adopted to foster 2,000 more if the child has a functional diversity, 2,000 for the second and 3,000 for the third. That's if it's a disability. So yeah, up in Liroca they're doing similar kinds of things. They're giving 20% off for the rent and electric, gas or utility, and that's for people on the age of 36, and that's if they come to a resident from a small town into one of these villages. So it's all kind of incentives going on. They want to revitalise these small villages where they're dying out. They're giving all kinds of discounts, half-price rents, reopening vacant properties. They just want to get people to relocate, and they're offering all sorts of kind of discounts. So they're even doing it up in Murcia as well. Young people want to buy a home in municipalities with less than 10,000 inhabitants can receive a 10,800 reduction with a limit of 20% off the purchase price. And then you've got free housing in Navarra, and that's town council with 31 registered residents are offered to manage the civic centre, which functions as a bar and a local social club, with the incentive of giving the successful bidders a newly refurbished home free of charge. And on the subject of taxes, you've got the Beckham law that come in years ago when Beckham come over here to play football for Real Madrid. They come out with this Beckham law that you've got a reduction in their tax to encourage more high profile business and footballer people into the country. They had this special Beckham law, but now they're saying workers can't be covered by this Beckham law and cannot get tax breaks. Special tax regime for the foreign nationals working in Spain allows them to pay tax on non-residents other than the personal income tax, so they are not eligible for some of the tax redemptions. I mean, the Beckham law was a special tax regime, and it was to, like I say, it's people that work in the country to pay a fixed income of 24% regardless what they earn. So that Beckham law was in 2003, and they reckon there's about 10,000 taxpayers who are benefiting from this Beckham law, and they're saving around 14,000 euros a year and just in their taxes. There's some good news if you like travelling, because they've got a special reduction now with the old train starting this Tuesday, the 19th of March. And you get some bargain tickets at a price of €9 for an adult, and you're looking at for anyone under the age of 13, €7, and up to the age of 4 it's free. So you can travel anywhere on this train at this reduction price of only €9. You can go to Barcelona, Madrid, you can travel all over basically. So yeah, if you want to take advantage of this Tuesday, all these special ticket prices were going to be going on sale. So what else has been happening in the news? Well, there's been a really massive clampdown in Murcia. As you know, you have to have your car ITV'd, like in England, the MOT, and you've got the testing stations, which is all computerised. There's a particular ITV station in Murcia that they've caught workers all doing these dodgy certificates and testing, making all these cars on the road illegal. And this is not the only testing station they've caught a couple. And this is the latest one in Murcia. They've actually grabbed a load of people which they've been keeping an eye on for issuing out dodgy ITV certificates. So there's lots of cars on the road that are unworthy at the moment. I reckon the flu cases are up on the rise as well. Coming up to Easter, they reckon the COVID's all getting back again. It did start going mad just before Christmas, and then it calmed down. But there's a lot of COVID about again. I've noticed a lot in local bars, and people are all catching which we know as the flu. And yeah, the cases are on the up, and you see quite a lot of people now out and about with their mask on again. But they said it's still no way near the figures that it was with the outbreak, but it just seems to be going up and down certain times of the year now. They're looking at like an increase of 2.3% over the last couple of weeks on these infections rising. So yeah, keep your wits about you and don't get too close to these people that are coughing and sneezing. So this is Playa Aquarium Beach, nice and early Saturday morning, and like I say, we're on another scorcher, up to 30 degrees like I mentioned, all over the province of Alicante, and people are out and about. And we're just going to nip across the Playa Norfolcus, and you've got the beach bar open there as well. So we're on Playa Norfolcus, and this starting to get very busy here as well. And if you do decide you want to come to Spain, like I say, last month was the highest record for February ever, over 1 million visitors through into Alicante. But they're saying Murcia region is the new hotspot for buying property. They reckon on this time last year, the properties increased up to by 7.2%. So a massive increase. I'm not sure why they all want to buy in Murcia, but it seems that's the new latest craze where people want to move to. We was down in Murcia the other day, Los Alcaceres, beautiful place. And you've got the airport down there as well, Murcia International Airport. But yeah, it seems a very popular place. We had done a video in Murcia town city centre, and it's absolutely spectacular tourist spot, that's for sure. That might be one of the reasons. But there's so much to see and do there. It's an amazing city. I'll recommend it, and check out the video. I'll post that at the top. Also, it seems the Spanish always want to keep bringing in new laws, the driving laws, and now they're saying any people now are passing a test to if they want to ride a motorcycle, they have to now take this test for a motorcycle by the end of 2024, and saying that any drivers now, new drivers, have to pass a course to ride a motorcycle of 125cc. So before, we used to just get your license and pass your test, it used to qualify for this, but now they're turning around saying that you've got to take another test if you want to ride a motorcycle. Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it, eh? Living the dream in Spain. See the old beach bars open over there, Easter. This is one of them that is open, but as I mentioned before, the Costa, as usual, big balls up, never sorted out the tenancies in time, blaming the last government that was in control of it, the last council, and they're saying that is the reason for the delay. But most of the areas have got the beach bars down in Murcia, down in Torrevieja. It's just certain areas like the Costa seem to have the same problem every Easter. So that was the latest news in Torrevieja and Spain. All these new discounts, trying to regenerate these small villages that are dying a death. So all these different incentives with discounts and helping to get on the ladder, and relocating families, opening up all these vacant houses. If you let us know in the comments what you think about this, I think it's a great idea, trying to liven up these dying villages. And also don't forget to subscribe. If you want to support me, there is Buy Me a Coffee down in the link, and also check out my next video, Paddy's Day, coming up. And also I've got some 5 top restaurants you must visit, so hit that subscribe